Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fernanda and today we are going to be doing a fall bucket list. I'm currently situated in my car in this beautiful scenic background with my flannel. You know, it just feels like fall vibes, and it is currently, when I'm filming this, October 4th, which is, by the way, my favorite month of the year. It is Libra season. My birthday's coming up, so I'm gonna give you guys 100 things to do this next upcoming fall. Number one is going on a Sunday brunch and going on a walk after. This is a classic, but I feel like brunch just seems so fall. You can take a walk on a scenic little route if you have one. Dress super fall. Make sure that you get some chai, something cinnamony, some waffles, or even some poached eggs. Everything is just orange and yellow. It's the perfect colors. Make a fall playlist or organize your playlist into moods. I feel like especially if you're in school right now, it's been a trend on TikTok to have a very romanticized school year. So you definitely need the playlist. Just search up on Spotify or Apple Music, romanticizing school. I actually seen a lot of those playlists and they're really good and give off such good fall vibes. Go on a fall photo shoot. You can go with a professional camera or you can just do it with your iPhone, but definitely dress up all fall themed. Go to somewhere that seems very fall-like, wear some warm colors or layer a lot. You'll just have the cutest fall photos and you can get that fall feed going. Have a scary movie marathon. Now, I personally cannot watch scary movies, but if you watch this while making like Halloween treats, I think that'd be so fun. There's so many recipes on Pinterest, like those Rice Krispie cakes or like marshmallows that look like ghosts, carving pumpkins. This is an obvious one, but I can't not list it. To make this more exciting, you can definitely paint them if you're not down to carve them, get some stencils and make them really good, or have like a competition with your friends about who can make the best pumpkin and then do like an Instagram poll, vote who has the best one, and listen to spooky music when you're doing that. Go to the pumpkin patch. This is so fun. You can definitely get some good photos here. Have a bath and have a cozy self-care night. I just feel like having perfectly shaven legs, being in like super cozy blankets with your hot cocoa, watching a fall inspired TV show. I just don't think there's anything better. Or you can go to Lush and get like pumpkin inspired like bath bombs and like creams and stuff and light a bunch of candles, and you can have it like dark. It would just be so iconic. Buy stuff for your room. Go to Chapters or like Barnes and Nobles, and they have so many comfy blankets and they have like mugs. You can just really deck out your room. You can put lots of like string lights. I feel like that always makes the ambiance so much better. You could probably even buy like candles and like room spray that smells like pine trees. Go on a shopping spree. It's also good for back to school. Buy a lot of fall clothes or stuff that you know that you're gonna need in the fall or winter time. This can definitely be with online stores or in person. Set up your iOS or phone to a fall theme and your Notion. And if you don't have Notion, definitely get Notion, but you can set it up all like Halloweeny and fall themed. That's super fun, takes up a lot of time and is super satisfying and will actually benefit you in productivity. Go to the bookstore, get a new book, let's start reading. I feel like there's so many good books that are out. If they have this in your area, definitely go to a corn maze or an apple orchard with your family or friends. I would love to go to an apple orchard. Is it orchard? I was saying orchard. That's not okay. Okay, I had to move locations. That was really awkward and everyone around me was staring at me. Back to what I was saying. Go to a fright night if you have that in your area, or some type of like scary amusement park. I feel like those are super fun and they're so fun to go with your friends. It's just, you get so squeamish. Have a bake night. Literally, this is your time to shine with all the baked goods that you can make that are fall themed. Croissants, biscuits, cakes, cookies, cupcakes, so many things. Take time out of your day to plan your costume for Halloween, whether that be a group costume, a couple costume, your singular costume. Go out and buy what you need to buy for this. You may need to go on Amazon, go on a fall picnic, or have a fall picnic spread or a fall charcuterie board. If you are of legal age, definitely go to a wine tasting or a brewery. I think that's super fun. I feel like they're all fall colors and very like warm tones, so you can get a lot of photos there. If you don't already do this, you have to go on some coffee dates. This is one of my favorite hobbies. I do this all the time with my friends, whether it's going to do homework or you're gonna go editing. You can definitely use these coffee dates to romanticize studying and get yourself more motivated to actually study for long periods of time. Plan a Halloween party if you're allowed to do that. It could be a big party for actual Halloween, or it can be like a small one with your more intimate friends and do just a little Halloween night. Make some soup. I feel like soup is such a fall food. You can have so many different kinds and you can really play around with it, and I just feel like being cold and having warm, good soup is just the best thing. I cannot stop craving spicy noodle soup, like pho or ramen. If you can, try horseback riding. It seems like a fall activity. I don't know why. I've only been once and I actually hated it, but if you haven't been, I feel like that could be a really fun activity. Binge watch a TV show. Everybody's talking about Gilmore Girls and I haven't watched it yet, so I really need to get on that, or the Twilight movies or Harry Potter. I feel like all of those give kind of the same vibe. Okay, one that I haven't done before, I feel like intentionally, is going on a walk while it's raining. I feel like this could actually be really fun if you're just well equipped for the rain. Like if you've got an umbrella, you're all bundled up, it could actually be really fun and therapeutic and just, it's nice. You could also listen to gloomy music and it would just be such a vibe. Have a pumpkin themed day. If you make YouTube videos especially, this is such a fun idea, which is just to do do every single fall thing that you can do in one day, or trying pumpkin treats. You can go to the store and get pumpkin candy, pumpkin spice lattes, you can get pumpkin chips probably, pumpkin Pillsbury cookies, just the whole day of trying pumpkin things. Visit a museum. This is super fun because one, I feel like it's a great activity for if it's cold or rainy. It's just kind of like gloomy vibes in there. You can also get really good moody photos. And of course, the actual museum is cool. Visit Spirit Halloween and just walk around. I don't know why, this is like one of my favorite things to do during October. I feel like they just have so many funny decorations and like costumes, and it's just fun to go look around and like see the decorations. If you're into spiritual stuff, I love doing full moon rituals, but whenever you do like full moon rituals, it always feels so like spooky, like a full moon bath. You could do your moon water, you could do some manifestation, some reflecting. I just feel like that's a fun thing to do and something I like to do. And going off of that, next idea is to just drink some tea and journal. Like journaling is so fun to do, but if you haven't done it in a while, it'd be fun to just pick up a journal, get some pens, like write out how your month is going for you, or what are your goals for the next upcoming months before 2021 ends. Is getting a fall themed puzzle or coloring book, or those like diamond dot things, like just some sort of activity that you can do that is fall themed, and listen to a coffee shop playlist. These are super fun, and the music's always like indie and chill, and you can just like vibe out while you're doing your little activity. Next one is a habit that you could actually get into, but it's falling asleep with rain music, either jazz music or like rain sounds. I feel like this is super gloomy fall vibes, but it's actually just something that I enjoy doing on the daily. So if you don't do that already, you can get in that habit. Learn to crochet or knit. My mom's obsessed with crocheting, and she just made me some mittens and a scarf and like a hat, and my friend just got into it too, and she's been making tote bags. It's like just perfect to bundle up with. Go thrifting. I recently gained a newfound obsession for it. There's just so much unique pieces that you can get that you won't see everybody else wearing. It won't be your classic Shein, like every single person has that. Visit a Sunday farmer's market. Now this is so cute and just such a fall activity, and I haven't even done it in so long. Definitely this is on my bucket list. Get clay and either make something or go to a pottery class. This can be so much fun. If you go to a pottery class, it'll look so legit, but if you just have clay at your house, that can also be so fun. Do an escape room. Definitely some scary escape rooms, and if you did this during Halloween-ish, that would be so on brand with October. Make juice. I used to have a juicer back in the day, but you can definitely make some like apple, cinnamony, ginger, turmeric, spicy juices. Baking pumpkin seeds. I'm not sure if I like these, but I know my mom would always make them when I was younger, so you can definitely try that if you haven't already. Next one, I'm not sure if all of you guys are gonna want to hear it, but fit girl fall. Get back into the gym grind. I feel like it's really easy to stray away from going to the gym when it's super cold out and it's like really dark out, but can't shy away from that. You can definitely try some like workout classes, and I feel like going to like a yoga class or Pilates class could be super fun and a lot more motivating than just going to the gym yourself. Have a Halloween sleepover or fall themed. You can make a fort, you can have lots of candles out, go on a walk in a forest. I feel like you can definitely replicate the little Twilight vibes, especially if it's like cold, like foggy day. Probably go with someone just in case. Just for fun, change up your aesthetic. There's just so many ways that you can change it up. I feel like especially with fall, you can like layer a lot, wear a lot more darker colors. Another one is dyeing your hair. This is a tricky one because not everyone would be down to do this, but if it's fall, like the dark hair, you can never go wrong with it. Camping, I just feel like this is so fall. Count how many times I've said fall in this video, but especially if you live in a hotter environment, I feel like this is such a good idea, and you can even camp in your own backyard. Try to make s'mores. This can be at a campfire, or you can do it probably in your house if you have like one of those stoves. They just taste so good, and you just can't go wrong with them either. Film a Halloween TikTok trend. This can be like that ghost trend where people would like put the sheets over themselves and have like a photo shoot, or learning that like spooky skeleton TikTok dance. You might go viral, which could be fun. Make a vision board for the next upcoming months. You can definitely make it how you want your next upcoming months to go. You can put like ideas for your bucket list, or just kind of the aesthetic that you're going for. Whenever I do this, I use Canva and it works really well, or you can just make like a collage. You can also print it out and put it on your wall. Host a Thanksgiving. This can be either with your family, or you can make a Friendsgiving. And if you're not one to host, you can definitely either help bake or like help the adults in your life make it even better. Watch the sunrise on a crisp morning. If you have a convertible especially, or like a Jeep, or somewhere that you can like open the back, that'd be so cute to do with like a significant other or like a friend, or by yourself. Bring some blankets. You can have like a hot coffee. It would just be the moment, and you'd get really good photos out of it too, especially if you go to somewhere that has a lot of like leaves and orange things. Go to the movie theater. This is a perfect rainy day activity, and it's kind of underrated. I never go anymore. If you don't celebrate El Dia del Muerto, you can definitely try to search up a recipe online and make pan de muerto. It's super delicious, and I feel like it would just be something different to make. Also, you can make atole if you're Mexican. Okay, I promise this is the last time I'm gonna move, but I just can't handle being stared at. My next one is to buy fall themed Converse. You can get brown or dark green, and they look so good. Or New Balances. I'm obsessed with my new green ones. If you are younger, 100% go trick-or-treating this year. You have to do it. I feel like the older that I get, I see less people doing it, and that is a tradition that we need to live on forever. And if you're older and you're gonna be staying at home, definitely give out candy. Go to the library with your friends and study or edit or read. I just feel like the library is underrated and it's so cozy. And you can pick up a new book. Try making some candles. It's just a very fun activity. I could see myself doing this with like my parents. Try out bike riding or scooter riding. This is probably something that you've already done in the past, but I feel like it's just very nostalgic and fun to do if you want to get outside. Since school also just started, you can really try to get your life together and make sure that you have lists. You can get a calendar. You can watch Getting My Life Back Together videos. You can watch Productive Days in the Life. Buy sweatshirts, t-shirts, sweatpants, hoodies from Gildan or like Amazon, and buy patches and like iron them on or learn how to do embroidery. If you're in a hotter place or you don't mind being in the cold, I feel like hiking is super fun. Not for me. I don't hike, but if you like hiking, I feel like that's an activity you can do. Have a Polaroid photo shoot. I feel like now we always take photos on our phones, and although that's super easy and convenient, I feel like having the tangible photo is just so fun. Or a disposable camera photo shoot. Also, if you're of age, I think having a drink night with the girls, like every girl brings their own fall inspired drink. It can be alcoholic, or if you're not, it can be non-alcoholic, and you can bring like different teas and stuff. That would be super fun. You can bring as many as there is people, so everyone gets to taste one. You can vote to see who had the nicest presentation, who had the best tasting one. Make a DIY fall wreath. Is that how you say it? Wreath? This is something that my mom would really appreciate. If you have the opportunity to, definitely go to like a football game around you or a soccer game, and especially if you know the people playing, that's even more fun. You can dress up, go all out for it. Do a deep clean. Start the season right. Really do the window cleaning, all the crevices, wipe the surfaces. Go on a hayride. I feel like this is super nostalgic. I kind of miss them. Cook apple chips. Apple chips are so underrated. Your future self will thank you. For Thanksgiving, make a list of things that you're grateful for, and you can either keep it to yourself, or it would be even better if you wrote like letters to the people that you're grateful for. They would just love you. Making letters in general, I feel like this is also a very Christmassy activity, but making Thanksgiving letters, decorating them all nice, having the nice stationery or coloring, and then giving them to people. Have a random act of kindness day, go through a drive-through and pay for the person behind you. It would make their day, especially if it was like on Thanksgiving. Visit a farm or a petting zoo. Kind of smells bad, but it's cute to pet them. Have a family games night, or you can play cards, and you can make your hot chocolate as extra as possible, getting like a lot of chai and cinnamon and marshmallows. Make candy apples. I used to do this all the time. You can either make them with like that red candy like topping, or you can make like caramel apples. Plan the most epic fall day. A lot of the times, if you want it to go well, this actually involves a lot of planning. So you can also film a YouTube video for it. Go stay at a cabin or Airbnb a cabin. This is so fun. If you got a log cabin, that'd be just so cute. Such good photo opportunities too. Buy some cute slippers for the season. I personally love Nuck Nucks from Costco. Visit a family member like a grandma or your aunt. They'd appreciate it a lot, especially if you brought them like treats. Go on a mini golf date. Super cute date idea. You could also dress up all cute. Donate to a food bank or a charity or something where you can give back. Do a closet clean out and organization. Sleep in and have a pajama day. This used to be my favorite thing. When I was younger, my like whole family would decide to have a pajama day on like a Saturday, and like we'd all see in our pajamas. Even though it's just so simple, it would make me so happy as a kid. Go Black Friday shopping. Obviously this is a US holiday, but like even in Canada they'll have Black Friday deals. Go to a fall festival or parade. It really gets you in the mood. Everyone around you is in the mood. Everyone's happy to be there. You can also like search up city events. A lot of the times your city hosts things. Go on a fall foliage drive. I think that's how you say it. Apparently that means when you go drive around to like places that are meant for you to like drive through. You see all the trees, you get to see the view. Or you can go on a Halloween drive. I know for myself, if I'd search up like what are the best like decorated streets in my city, you can like go and drive by them, and people have their houses decked out for Halloween. Get your nails painted. I currently need a manicure so bad. Do not look at them, but you can get them fall inspired, or you can get some sort of like moody nails. You can get your toes done, or you can just paint them yourself. Get an oil diffuser and diffuse some fall scents, and you can even try meditating to that scent. Buy your pet a Halloween costume and have a photo shoot for your pet. Go on a train ride. If you live in like Europe or New York, I'm automatically just jealous of you. And like imagine just listening to like Harry Potter soundtrack. Cook for your family. That is something that I should probably do. You can make like a warm chili, like that's chef's kiss. If you're into running, go on a fall soggy rainy jog. That might be fun. Not for me, maybe for you. Do some new studying on a topic that you're actually interested in. Go hard with decorating outside your house. Get your whole family on board. Visit a plant store and buy some plants or buy some flowers. This always brings the energy up in your room. Do a drive-through date. You could do the rock, paper, scissors, and like whoever wins gets to pick the appetizer. Then the next round someone picks the like main course, and then someone picks the dessert. But do a romanticized school photo shoot. For example, if you did like a photo shoot at a library, a studying photo shoot, and photo shoot if you have like a school uniform, that could be kind of iconic, like a Gossip Girl themed photo shoot, very Gilmore Girl inspired. Take the long walk to school, the long way. If that involves walking, if that that involves taking the train, the bus. You can listen to music. Feels so calming for some reason, like just being by yourself and like taking the extra time for yourself, and you'll get the extra steps in. Join an art class for fun, or just do art in general. I actually really miss doing art because I used to always be in art classes. Get a new perfume or some sort of scent, whether that be a body wash or a lotion, and just use it throughout these next months, and then when you smell it in the future, it's gonna remind you of this perfect time. Another one that's kind of random, but it's getting new earphones. I just saw this TikTok and it was talking about how people were starting to wear headphones and wired headphones instead of AirPods because they like the aesthetic of it, and it's like the aesthetic of listening to music, and it's kind of like vintage even though it's literally wired headphones. But if you want to get new wired headphones or like big headphones. And the last one that I have is to learn an instrument, the piano or a guitar, a violin. Those would all be super fun activities. Anyways, that is all my activities. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. Give me some video suggestions for the fall season down below, and I'll talk to you guys